send it like it's the mail. Captain Bishy said it's sail. Excel like Microsoft on all of these other fields. His trail never derail. His mental's the holy grail.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Inside, here's Robinson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. We got a lot of talent in the front court, Doris, tonight between these two teams. That's where a lot of the focus is going to be.
Boy, we are going to see a ton of offense in the low post. Check out the painted area. What are the stats inside? The interior defense is going to have to be strong tonight.
Here's Morant, following the score by Damian Lillard. Wiggins outside. Gobert with the block. And he gets it back. They get it back. And it's Wiggins missing. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Kicks it out to Lillard. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Boy, you have to respect how aggressive Draymond Green is. If he's got the ball in his hands, he's ready to fire.
Morant, the bounce pass. Lets it go with the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And Portland with the ball. It's a three-point game.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
Trailblazers ball.
Here's Lillard. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
The shot by Jordan, no good. And the list of players with multiple series clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs: Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
And it's Lillard missing.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
That bucket in no time at all.
This guy gets up in the air so smoothly. Andrew Wiggins, a nice foundation for that shot.
Now, here's Lillard. Outside, Green. Into the lane. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line.
Well, there's so much you can come to depend on with Draymond Green. Certainly skill in terms of his passing and rebounding and defense, but how about the emotion and leadership as well, guys?
And stolen by Lillard. The 15-footer. From deep three-point range. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
3 points.
No, terrific timing on that catch and shoot. Wiggins in complete command.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. They know that the usual approach on offense won't be the same when Gobert is on the floor. Coach told me we can't go right at him, but we can't just give up when he's out there. We need to drag him out to defend the perimeter as often as we can. See if Gobert bites. How hard. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's Lillard. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Here's Jordan. And the Raptors tack on 2 more. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by Nicholas Batum. Robinson. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe. Listen to the reaction of the fans after that call.
Gobert double teamed. Here's Lillard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Toronto leading by 5. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
And Brady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
There's Green with the 3. They grab their own miss. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Driving in. Lopez with the block. And so it's Toronto heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And thanks to their outstanding defense.
Your Blazer Dancer.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Now, Morant. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Out to Turner. To the middle. Here's Duarte. Pass to Caruso. Morant with the steal. Here's Robinson. And it's sent back by Turner.
I'll tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
From 18 feet away, Jordan's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
And again, no good by Toronto. And Murray's got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Stolen by Robinson.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. They get a hand on it. Back to Jordan. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Well, that ability of Miles Turner to draw that foul to me is about him carving space on the interior. Really well done.
That one is no good. We talk about the best shot blockers in the NBA, Doris. The conversation might start with Miles Turner.
Well, there is no doubt. This guy at 6'11" is so active, moves so well laterally. This guy led the league in blocks. He normally is top 5, and he's got a reputation now around the league. Guys are starting to get a little shy when they hear his footsteps.
Assist from.
And what you see with Jordan, running full speed, but always in complete control.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. Morant with it, now guarded by Murray. Outside for Jordan. Back to Robinson. It's Morant in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Jordan. He's got 7. Here's Robinson. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Robinson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors. Outside Gordon. Pass to Turner. Back to Gordon. They need this. He squares up and sinks it. Gordon's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, boy, oh boy. Each year, Aaron Gordon adding to that offensive arsenal. The mid-range game is right there.
1:32 left in the second quarter. Here he goes. And it's sent back by Turner. They get it back. And here is Murray. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Here's Kittles, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Assisted by
Great ball movement there.
Trailblazers trailed by 15. Here's Murray. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Gordon. Here's Turner. Outside for Murray. Another shot. Back to Turner. Battier with the steal. One-on-one here.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Pass to Kittles. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far... And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. Trailing by 17.
Blocking foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his first personal. First team foul.
Lillard surveying the D. Has to Gobert. Clock at 4. From the high post. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
In that mid-range area, Lillard is deadly as anybody. His mechanics and technique on that jumper, flawless. And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
On the wing, Green. Gobert, the screen. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
That's his
He
first
must have
personal.
thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
Morant with it. Now Green defending. Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
Robinson hits them both. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Blocking foul called on John Morant. That's his second team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Lillard outside. Morant with the steal.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
And the assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
High post, Gobert. And it's blocked! And he keeps control of the ball. Outside Jordan. Over Green. Gobert pulls it in. A challenging stretch here for Portland. Over in the corner, Green. Lillard, right side. Back to Green. Shot clock at 6. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Green's got 8 points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Which loudest section wants a T-shirt?
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
Raptors ball. Starts the
There's a screen by Robinson.
Let's hear it for
down low.
Blazer defense.
It's stolen by Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Green.
2 minutes.
Back to Green. Here's Batum. Covered by Wiggins. Spins. Porzingis with the block. And they'll get another chance. Morant with it. Lillard picks him up. Jordan with it. Has a nice chance here. They get the rebound. And then Robinson slams it in.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
John Morant grabs the rebound. It's deflected. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And that's 13 points for Jordan. Lillard, right side. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
The turnaround jumper. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. To the left side wing. Back to Green. Nice jump shot. Good. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity. All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Back to Jordan. Pass to Morant. The three. Sinks the three-pointer. Morant's got 5 now.
And this is something Morant must keep working on. When he's dialed in from distance, this offense is at a whole nother level.
And come on, give it up for your Blazer dancers.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters.
And it's 6-man time. Let's pump it up
Now, here is McGrady. Drives to the hoop. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
First personal.
It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And the shot is good.
McGrady, as accomplished a mid-range shooter as we have in the game, keeps that high release point on the jump shot.
On the wing, Gordon. And for top high schoolers, Doris, who want to make a salary instead of going to college, there are now quite a few options.
There are, Kevin, and I love it because, to me, this is a free market system. So whether you're going overseas, you have the Ignite franchise in the G League. And listen, there may be more options to come, and I think that's a great thing.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Murray with it. Outside Turner. There's the three. Rebounded by Battier.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Good.
But don't you love how Lopez sees the floor? This guy is a willing distributor to his teammates.
Here's Murray. Outside Turner. It's stolen by McGrady. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. Whoops, they pick off the pass. One-on-one fast break. It's stolen by McGrady. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Here's Morant. And too long on the shot.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And it's Murray penetrating. Here's Caruso. And the three off target. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Robinson. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Murray outside. Doris, to limit travel during the 2021 season, the NBA scheduled baseball-style series. Teams facing off in consecutive games. How did you like it?
You know, more important than what I thought, Kevin, we had a number of coaches tell us throughout the course of the regular season that they actually loved this format. The reason being, as you said, number one, it cuts down on travel. But number two, they thought it mimicked the playoffs, where you had to make game-to-game adjustments. It also raised the intensity level because you had just played this opponent. And so, you know, things get competitive and nasty. It elevated the game. I love it.
Lillard from outside drains the three-pointer.
And you see the confidence Lillard has from that spot. You expect him to knock those down.
A shot by McGrady, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
In the game. 2 minutes.
Lillard outside. Pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Going inside. Batum wide open. He fired. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
You know you can count on Draymond Green to make good decisions. This guy comes up with a lot of terrific assists.
To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside, Batum. Offensive rebound. Pass to Gobert. Three-pointer. They kick it out to Green. Here's Batum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Brook Lopez.
Second
Batum
team
brings
foul.
length and a versatile game to his spot
At
on
the
the
line.
league, and his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Toronto.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for John Morant.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
Here's Lillard, and the layup's good off the glass.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
Here's Jordan, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Jordan.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question, they've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Green, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just
Town.